This is Juniper Song, a Forbidden Lands actual play podcast from Stories with Dice. If you're enjoying our actual plays, please subscribe to Stories with Dice so you'll never miss an episode. Don't forget to rate and review us. It really helps others discover the podcast. You'll find the relevant links in the description of each episode.
Welcome, Marco. How are you?
Hello. Do we know each other?
I think we met once at the spot. No, we met once in a mall surrounded by zombies, I think.
Yes, we did.
Tony, how are you, sir?
All good. Getting ready for the last game.
Scott, how about you?
Yeah, it's been a nice, quiet Sunday. Not a lot happening. A little bit of shopping, a little bit of housework, and now some nice, relaxing gaming where absolutely no carnage or murder is going to happen.
I imagine that would not be the case.
Yeah,
I have had a half a busy day and half a quiet day. I bought a new kitchen, so that was fun.
Cool. We're getting a new kitchen too. Ours comes in October.
So does ours. We'll have a kitchen off. Cool. Well, we'll get on with the game, shall we?
Yes. Nobody wants to hear about our kitchens.
No. But let's get on with it. After you've murdered some poor guy, well,
It's not murder.
it's true.
It's
I would say
not
it's
murder if you do it
self-defense.
with love.
It's not that either. But you haven't killed everyone. You've got a prisoner who's unconscious and tied to a column. Right. Well, what are you going to do? I'm not going to do a rehash. We already know. If you want to know what it is, listen to the previous episode.
Yeah, there aren't that many of them.
So, right. What's the plan?
I love the fact you think we have a plan.
I mean, I say that hoping that there is some kind of a plan, but
There is no plan.
understanding there is no plan.
We've got a room. So just to recap for everybody, we're in the basement under the Dwarven Tower. We found the echo chamber, which is a giant columned room which amplifies any noise you make in it by the magnitude of 5. We found a bunch of empty chambers. There's a couple that have got a lot that are sort of half flooded with water, and we found 2 locked doors that have got bronze runes etched in them, one of which we think is a combination lock. Looking at the map, we've got 3 rooms that we could potentially explore, one of which we know is currently sealed off and has lots of water flowing out of it, and a couple of other rooms that lead off some of the passageways that we've already explored. As to a plan, well, this looks like a long corridor, doesn't it, that we haven't explored yet, to the northeast, and then to the southeast there's a sealed door that we haven't had a chance to open.
Indeed.
Just the door to the southeast here, was that one of the etched bronze doors as well? Was that
There was an etched bronze door as well.
Yeah.
But no one did anything with that door.
Going and having a quick...
We tried. It was locked, right?
No, you have not.
Going and having
no.
a quick look at it and comparing it to the etchings on the brass rubbing that I've taken.
Yep.
Similar, the same?
Same.
The same. Cool.
Can I wake this guy up?
I mean, you've literally just smashed him in the head and made him unconscious.
If we leave him awake, he could call for help and do other things.
No, but I thought
Try
he could
to
lead.
escape.
I thought he could guide us to where these other folks are.
It would mean we could keep an eye on him, but it's someone we've got to look after and potentially worry about in a fight.
No, because he's tied up, and if he tries anything, I'll rip his throat out.
Yeah, if you want to bring him with us, we can do.
But he's unconscious. Who knows when he's going to wake up?
But he's also tied. He's tied to the pillars as well, and hog-tied.
Have we removed all of his weapons and stuff?
You have, yes.
We have. His short sword is somewhere in the watery pit, and we've taken his axe and his shield.
He had a knife, a short sword. He was wearing some leather armor. He also had a spyglass tucked into his belt.
A spyglass tucked into his belt?
Indeed.
All right, well, let's, I guess, go down this corridor, right? Or this corridor here.
Okay. Which
Did
one
he
would
not
you
also
like
have
to
an
go
axe and a shield in his portrait?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm going mad.
There was an axe behind him, definitely, by one of his colleagues.
Okay.
So, north or southeast? Or are you going to split up?
If we walk down to the first chamber, to the second of the circular chambers with the locked bronze door,
Yes.
looking east down this corridor, what do we see any further than that?
You see, as soon as you actually get there and you can bring the light across, you can see there's a door.
I like leaving this guy behind. What if he wakes up and gives us away?
You could shut the door behind you.
We could gag him as well as tie him.
It appears the doors are a good way of stopping the noise from radiating.
But somebody could. I have a better way. I have a better way. I cut his throat.
Okay. You make an empathy roll, please. I think someone needs to get the talent killer.
Any modifiers?
Nope, straight roll. Yeah, you kill him. You're like, screw it.
I failed.
Oh, Jesus.
Which means you can kill him.
Excellent.
Yep, you slit his throat. He wakes up briefly enough to like choke on his blood and then dies about a minute and a half later.
As I say to him, "You'll never tie us up again."
Okay.
That'll get him.
He kind of rolls his eyes and sort of like spasms and then dies.
Taken care of. Let's go.
What did you do?
I took care of it. I did what had to be done.
What did you mean?
He won't be bothering us or anyone else. Don't worry.
I look at your bloody hands. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Don't ask questions you won't like the answer to, Anduin. Just keep playing your flute.
Okay. Cass kind of looks at Andrew and is like,
The drummer of the band always has to do the hard work, doesn't he? The heavy lifting. That's what he does. It's not enough that he keeps the rhythm.
he basically offers the stairs for you.
What? Yeah, I let him go first too.
Yep. Cass hands back to you as you walk down, Andrew, and she looks at you. She goes, "Should we be worried about Gray?"
Think so? I think we might have to reconsider our band.
She says, "I'll be right back." She wanders off, leaving you at the top of the stairs.
Where does she go?
She wanders back into the other room.
Where the other guy was turned?
Yeah.
But she has no light, right?
No, but you've got light, haven't you?
Yeah, but I need to go with her, I guess. If she wants to get light.
I mean, if you stand in the doorway, she can just pop in. That's fine.
Okay.
She picks up the short sword of Tarn, and she basically loots him. He's not going to use it, is he?
That's the spirit.
And then she kind of pops back. Meanwhile, Beridon and Gray
We're looking at this door.
Hey, Beridon, and I slap my bloody hand on his shoulder. How's it going? Any luck with that door yet? Oh, don't worry about that guy Tarn. He's not going to cause any more problems.
I look at him. I started to speak, then I don't want to know. And I'll try the door.
Okay, you try the door. It appears to be locked.
Looking at it again, similar. I'm assuming exactly the same to the other door.
It's exactly the same as the other door. Yeah.
Does it have a keyhole or anything?
It doesn't. It's got sort of like a handle to a degree, and you can see there's loads of scratch marks and bend marks where the door was, but it appears to still be locked.
So it looks like someone's tried to get through it, but has not
been able to. Yeah, which you've seen on all the other doors. You know that there's been obviously either picking or prying or whatever has been happened.
Don't we have a thief in this fucking band?
Do any of the doors look like they've actually managed to get through them that we haven't? So we've got
the ones you've been through. They seem to have got through. The ones they haven't got through, it doesn't appear that they managed to get through them.
Can I check this door down here?
You can. Okay. Same thing. It's unlocked.
Unlocked, so it appears that maybe they got through this door.
Correct.
Beridon, this way. I step through it.
Same thing. Another circular room. All the frescoes and stuff are on the walls. The room themselves, they look like they're actually sort of spheres. So you've got all the frescoes going up in a sort of a rounded sphere.
Okay.
You know, the frescoes are falling off the walls. All the paint's kind of gone, where it's obviously been damp at some point. And there is a corridor which leads out to a door.
And does that door appear to be open?
It's the same as the others.
Meaning we can't open it?
Well, it's not open. It's shut. You don't know if it's locked or not. Adrian, what are you doing? You and Cass are just keeping up the rear, I take it.
They're plotting against me. They're going to try to kick me out of the band. No one kicks me out of my band.
Jeez. Who employed the psychopath? I mean...
Yeah. Paranoia Incorporated. And here I thought we were a merry band of musicians, but no.
It was all fine up until this last couple of episodes.
Gray's steady descent into madness has been...
Okay, you've got a door.
That's what happens when you tie up a wolfkin. Drug him.
Apparently he goes into a murderous rage. Okay, yeah, you've got a door. I take it.
I will check it.
Okay, you check it. You open it. You do indeed, you open it. As you kind of like walk through, you can see Mira, the dwarf.
There she is. There's the dwarf I wanted to see.
And Nella, the woman with the sort of like bone dark kind of clothing, sort of all the bone necklace and sort of like the bone sort of headdress stuff. As you kind of walk through, that's exactly what you say. They kind of look at you. There's various sort of like in the room. There's all sorts of sort of camping equipment and there's digging equipment and various other things. Is clearly is where they're staying. And Mira looks up at you and goes, "For fuck's sake!"
It's funny. That's what your friend said before I ripped their fucking throats out.
Okay. Mira basically looks at you and picks up a spear. She just gives this big sigh, and she looks at you and says, all right. You can see Nella, she's just next to her going, "Oh no," takes a step back.
Brought this on yourself. You didn't have to tie us up. You didn't have to drug us. But you did. And now we're going to challenge you to a battle of song.
And then she throws the spear at you.
Now you decide you don't want...
Right, well, I guess we'll go into combat then. Right, Mira's going first.
No dance tonight.
Mira basically throws her spear at you.
Well, let me see here. I have 2 willpower.
You have 2 willpower.
If I'm being wounded, I'm going to throw mine first. Or can I move and then...
She's not moving towards you, so...
I can't use it.
She's not moving into your space, as it were. It's just to rush in to attack you, but she's actually throwing the spear rather than coming to
All
stop.
right. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Bring it.
Okay, she's going to bring it. Let's see how she brings it. She brought it. She throws the spear at you. Would you like to dodge said spear?
Yes, sir.
Make a dodge roll then, kind sir.
Do I have any modifiers?
Nope. I take it you're not just going to throw yourself onto the floor. You're going to try and just try and
If I
step out of the
throw
way.
myself onto the floor, do I get a
If
bonus?
you throw it yourself, you do. You get a +2.
I'm throwing myself on the goddamn floor.
That will make you, prone.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Okay.
I have a success.
You throw yourself onto the floor and the spear goes flying and scatters behind you as Mira picks up another short spear from behind her and readies herself. All right. Well, I guess, Beridon, you're next.
Beridon's going to look at her, pick up the spear and throw it back.
Okay, go on then.
With absolutely no ranged combat ability whatsoever.
Okay.
But my alternative is to go and stab her. So
You're minus. No, you're not. You're that's fine.
Just out of
a
curiosity,
regular roll.
is it marksmanship? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep. You launch it back.
No successes, but no failures. I just lob the spear in general. That's
general
the
direction.
long action, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to Warcry just yet, because I'm going to wait until Grey's standing.
Okay. Cool.
Before I Warcry. What I am going to do is dodge behind these. Is this like
crates.
a
there's some crates and some stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna interpose the crate between myself and the dwarf.
Cass kind of like goes along the other side of the room, drawing the short sword, but hasn't done anything else. Grey, I take it you want to get yourself up.
So I get 2 actions, is that right?
I think getting up is one of your actions.
Yes.
That would be your standard sort of movement action. I think you get one other fast action or a slow action, which is not within melee range, so you'd have to, if you want to attack anyone, or I'll do something else.
How far can I run?
You'll easily get to her. I mean, you can clear the room in one run. It's not really...
Can I just plow right into her, tackle her to the ground?
Sure, why not? Oh no, grapple rules. Son of a bitch.
I just made Ed get up out of his chair to grab a book.
Deary me, grappling. We love a bit of grappling. Sure, why not? Tell you what, I'm gonna...
Because, my strength is so good.
Yep.
Which is so weird for a guy who's part wolf to have really low strength.
Yeah, you're not kind of doing a great job at sort of the... Yeah, so roll melee.
Modifier?
No, that's modifier. She can parry or... So if she parries you, obviously she could hurt you.
Ooh, I got a 6. That's a success.
Okay, and she's going to use her action. She can parry, which she's going to try and do at -2. But if she hits you, then obviously you're going to take some damage.
Ha.
She goes to parry you. You cancel each other out. So you kind of like grab her and you've got hold of her hand and her spear, and she's sort of grappling with you. So you can see there's quite stocky dwarf and the wolfkin are sort of like trying to like get control of the spear and sort of like move around a bit. Okay. It's Nella's turn. She kind of looks over at all of you and she sort of looks in your direction, Anduin, and she starts to chant.
Fuck, she's casting a spell.
Indeed.
Stop her! Anduin, you look puzzled.
It's still her turn, no?
It is. And she sort of like, as you're sort of grappling with Mira, she sort of, her hand reaches out and goes to touch you on the shoulder. And then she just looks really quizzical. Nothing seems to have happened.
I'm immune to your witchcraft, witch.
Anduin, you're back over there by the doorway.
I will stand in the middle of the room and say, "Stop this madness right away. What are you guys doing?
Who let Neville Chamberlain into the band?
I'm a pacifist. This is I'm like, stop this madness. And I go and I grab you on the back, Gray. I try to grab you, to hold you.
Okay. Well, grapple of a grapple. I mean, why give me some nice, easy rules to sort of follow? Thanks, guys.
Anduin likes a three-way.
Yeah.
It appears that way. Okay.
Let me position myself on your back properly.
You please make a melee roll.
Yes. Marco.
Mira is going to try and also do the same thing to break free from you.
I failed.
It's a resisted roll. Did you want to try and push? No? Okay. Oh, I also failed. You're just still like struggling with each other.
Also shouting, Anduin, get your fucking hands off of me.
Anduin, would you like to make a melee roll?
Yeah, it's going to be one die, but go for it. There you go, a 6.
Look at that. He kind of grabs you from behind and sort of like pulls you. So you're sort of like trying to struggle with now both of them. He hasn't pulled you off of her, but he's definitely meaning that it's very difficult to kind of try and keep control of her. You can, of course, let her go to grapple with Anduin, or you can grapple with Mira, but you're out grappled because there's two of them.
I'm the monkey in the middle here.
You are the monkey in the middle. Scott stepped away for a second, so...
You're still prone, right?
No, I don't know what's happened to Scott, but he's just turned up and it's like headphones are over the place. I mean...
You were also having fun back there, eh?
Yeah.
You rushed to put your headphones on.
It's that rock and roll lifestyle, you know how it is.
Yeah. He was busy trashing at the hotel room with his supermodel girlfriend.
That's it.
It happens on a quiet Sunday night.
I'm telling his wife.
Baradon's looking out from behind the crates.
You can
he's
see
not
this.
entirely sure what he's seeing.
No, what's happening?
Yeah. So you're seeing Anduin wrestling with Gray while Gray is wrestling with the dwarf.
Does Nella seem to be paying attention to Cass or Anduin?
She looks like, well, she's just cast a spell on what looks like on Gray, and she's keeping a suspicious eye on the other side of the room as
in that case, if they're looking in that general direction, Baradon's going to sort of try and run around the back.
Okay.
Past the brawling pair and try and rugby tackle Nella. Or actually, no, he's not. He's going to do something even more dramatic. He's going to just charge and swing his loot at the back of her head.
You'll have to
if
sort
I've
of
got
like
the movement to do that.
Yeah, you could run around and just go behind Mira and then go on then. I'll tell you what you can do. You can make a stealth roll.
Yeah.
Followed by a move roll and then an attack roll.
So the stealth is a success.
Yep. You basically go, right, keep low and run. In fact, don't make the move roll. It's fine. Well, that's fine. It's a success anyway.
The move is a success.
And then it's a melee roll.
And here we go. I'll take that.
Okay.
It's a success as well.
You basically
Baradon does a thing.
And you give her a massive whack on the back of the head. It doesn't break your loot, but you clock her around the head, and whatever she was doing, she was like very distracted.
And a beautiful G chord echoes around the room.
In which case, that gives just enough of a break in everything for Cass to come running around, and she basically whacks Mira around the other side of the head with her short sword. Mira goes down with a thump.
Or Nella.
Sorry, Nella goes down with a thump. Okay, great.
Yes,
You're in the middle of this double grapple.
I am in the middle of a double grapple.
You have to pick one or the other to grapple with, and you're going to be at -1 dice from whatever you do due to Anduin, like, trying to grapple you off.
I let go of the dwarf, and I whirl around to face Anduin, baring my teeth. And I growl at him.
Okay.
If you were any other man, I would rip your throat out. Unhand me!
You can choose to try and break free from Anduin. Now you've let go of Mira.
Yes, how do I do that?
You both have to make a melee roll. The person with the most amount of successes wins.
Okay.
Promise me that you will not kill anybody. And I fail.
Yeah,
I have 1 success. I have
That's fine.
succeeded.
you basically push Anduin off you. That's right. that's you done. Okay, and then
And I will say, do that again, and you will lose your hand. See how you play the flute without your hand.
Don't kill anybody. They didn't do anything bad to us. They didn't kill us. They could have killed us, but they didn't. Right?
They tied us up. They drugged us. That's not bad.
Mira's turn. Mira's going to stab Grey in the back.
Baradon, we're kicking this flutist out of the band. He's dead weight.
Okay. Yeah. Well, did you want to make a? You've done right.
Do I know that she's attacking me?
No.
Yeah, so I can't really dodge it.
Take 2 damage to your strength. Do you have any armor? No, you don't have any armor, do you?
Thank you, Anduin. I am now dead.
You're not dead yet. It's fine.
I have no
You might be
strength.
dead in a bit. That's
I
fine.
have 0 strength. That means I'm unconscious, right?
You are down to 0, which means that you are broken, which means that you roll on the critical injury for type of damage. So let's roll and yield critical injury roll, shall we? Let's see what she did to you.
Now I'm going to kill Anduin.
Oh dear.
And I will
brought
not
this
kill you.
upon yourself, Chamberlain.
And thus we have the first breakup of a rock band in the Forbidden Lands.
So how did you guys break up? Oh, we murdered each other.
Okay. Yeah, so she basically turns around and stabs you as you sort of like notice this movement behind you. As you turn, she catches you in the side of the face, ripping open part of your cheek and your lower lip, and then she smacks you and you kind of like get dazed and fall to the floor.
At which point we get our next hit song. Grey gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Yes, we're going to keep down.
So you can't really perform anything apart from cruel, but you'll have to try and recover, but you'll have to wait for a second. Or Anduin can cast a spell and recover you.
I have a feeling Anduin's not going to do that. He's fallen out of love with me. See what happens? I bit his rope too soon.
Too soon, too much.
Baradon going to do.
Is it back to Baradon already?
It's back to Baradon.
In that case, Baradon will... She's busy stabbing Grey. She's going to get a loot to the back of the Schwad as well.
Go on then.
I'm going to push that one, because otherwise I think I might end up with a broken loot. Let's push it. There we go.
Nice.
That's a success on the final on the push.
Yep. You clock her one on the back of the head. She sort of like stumbles a bit, and she sort of turns towards you. Okay. In which case, cast.
Can I war cry at this point as well? Vandals, ho!
I think that a war cry is a slow action.
Is it a slow action? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have to wait. I'm afraid.
Yeah. No worries.
Cass,
In that case,
though,
I will just clock her on the head.
jumps over with her short sword. Okay, fair enough. And stabs Mira. I think Mira's got some armor, I think. No, Mira does not have any armor. That's already handy. In that case, Mira goes down. Okay, they're both down. What are you going to do? That's the end of combat.
Somebody help me.
Are you gonna stop killing people?
There's no one left to kill.
As you can hear the sound of running coming from the chamber above you.
I will do he has a critical or a normal?
He's got a critical. He has got a ripped cheek. So he's got a critical. It's not dead. It's not going to kill him, but he does have a critical wound.
Okay, I will use my men wounds, which is rank 2.
Okay.
I thought Andrew was going to just put him out of his misery.
No, but I'm giving him a warning, like not to kill people that we can parlay with. So it's a warning. Do I just click on roll on my own wounds?
Yeah, click to roll. I think your willpower gives you the next one. You've got one success.
Nice.
Okay, so that's the critical wound out, I guess.
So mend wounds, yeah, I think that means, if I remember correctly,
You can use magic to heal broken bones and bleeding wounds. This spell immediately heals a critical injury.
Okay.
A little injury requires power bone. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, fine. So you no longer have the critical, but you're still broken.
Yeah, and I will do now the nature's cure, which is now the healing hands, which basically is the healing.
So, obviously, depending on how much willpower you want to spend, will determine.
Only one, I guess.
Just the one.
And I failed, I guess, or not? Well,
did you
want to? I just got a 2. I don't know if that makes a difference.
So that's a fail. Unless you want to push it.
No, I'm not gonna push it.
That's fine. So it uses your willpower and nothing happens. You didn't
It's
roll
the free
any
league
ones, did you?
system. It punishes mediocrity.
It does.
Well, but if you only have one die and there is no way that you can raise your die, unless you use more willpower, I guess. But
Indeed,
still.
you need to hurt yourself a lot to get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Constant
In that case, I will
requires
do.
a great deal of mental exertion.
I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do regular healing, I guess.
Yeah, you can make a regular healing roll. But you can't do that just yet because, well, in fact, yes, you can. Go on.
Just take out my healing pouch, I guess.
Yep.
And try to do something. So I get 2.
You do. You get 2. Grey gets 2 health back and it's no longer broken. Meanwhile, Verondon, you get 2 actions to do, along with Cass.
And we can hear the sound of movement coming from up
To the north?
here.
You can. And you can actually see 3 people. As you look up, you can see Dreg. You remember Dreg. And then you can see 2 other people, 2 other dwarves that you don't recognize. So actually there are 3 dwarves currently running towards you.
Is Myra still alive or is she dead?
She looks like she's dead or bleeding out or something.
I will try to heal the others if I can.
Okay.
Nella's
After
unconscious.
Okay.
Myra's
Well,
dead.
let me just check with poor old Mirror. I think I need to make some rolls for her. But yeah, let's see.
Took me time to heal this wolf.
I'm just going to put my hand on Anduin's shoulder. Don't heal her just yet. We might need to use her as a bargaining chip.
See what happened to both of them. And you smacked the other one around the head, didn't you?
Yes.
So let's have a look. Well, Mira, when she got stabbed in the groin, basically severed her leg artery. That's never a good sign.
Who stabbed Mirror?
Cass.
Cass has got the highest kill count of the party so far.
So far, I mean, she's the warrior, I suppose. And then the other one is on poor old Nella, which you basically bashed. So I think Nella is
Just unconscious.
just unconscious. I did roll, though.
I realize that none of us have used our pride. There was a great moment when I could have used my pride with Anduin, but oh well.
So close.
The moment
she's
is
just
over.
She's just over on the floor. But, well, maybe it might be time now.
This is true.
Yep. Cass turns around and starts to prepare herself for a charge.
To us. Let them come to us.
Yep. Barondon, you can do your war cry, I guess.
I'm going to hold my war cry until they start coming in.
Okay.
Do any of them know that they've got ranged weapons?
So you can see, I will, unfortunately for those not watching, because you can't, I'll just...
Only for audio, only mediums.
Yeah, so I'll show you a picture of Dreg. He's got an axe and a shield. You have got the other 2. One guy looks like he's got like a large spear of some kind. And the other one appears to have a similar kind of view. And they also look like they are related somehow.
And they do all appear to have gone to the same tailor, don't they?
They all look like they've been to the same tailor. One of the guys who is running towards you clearly is wearing sort of chainmail. The others seem to be wearing leather armor of some kind. And they are definitely, slowly but surely, making their way towards you.
How big is this box of
It's
crate?
a small crate, similar to the other one. It's probably
Okay,
sort of like,
It's not
stomach
a
height.
convenient environment kill-sized stack of crates that we could topple on top of them.
No,
Full of
it's not.
anvils and other such weighty equipment.
Unfortunately, no anvils or any kind of, melodic instruments to kind of crush them with.
Okay. Well, do we wait for them to come, or anybody?
In which case, Gray, what do you want to do?
Ray is going to move to this side of the door here.
Okay. And Anduin, you want to try and heal Mira?
Try to see if I can save her.
Okay.
Don't
Are you
save her,
going
so she can
to-
come back into the fight.
Do you want to... Okay, well, I guess that's... How much more willpower points have you got left?
I'm not gonna use any
You want to try
magic.
and heal her critical?
I have no willpower, so
Okay. All right.
I use everything on Grey.
Okay. Well, in that case, did you want to
Just stabilize her. I don't wanna
stabilize her?
nothing else.
Yeah, go on then.
I don't wanna bring her up. It's just that she doesn't bleed to death. And I guess I got one extra success.
So in the first combat action, you will be stabilizing her. Okay. Dreg comes running through the door, axe and shield. It's like, you fuckers.
Can I use my willpower now?
You can indeed use your willpower now.
I'm going to use my willpower.
Guessing what you're going to do.
You guessed correctly. Did you do your war cry yet, Baradon?
Not yet, I haven't. It's not got to my turn yet.
Well, son of a gun. I'm going to go anyway.
If you go, Marco. Beer to the side, I'm guessing.
Yep, one success.
Did you want to push that roll at all?
Yeah, I'm not going to push it.
Okay. But the Banes will give you they'll give you willpower.
I still have 1 point left.
Okay. Yeah, as he kind of comes running through, you basically reach out and stab him. You stab him, your spear skids off of his studded leather armor, and he turns to face you.
Well, fuck.
Okay, it's his go. I guess he's gonna attack you. Would you like to parry/dodge?
I would like to parry/dodge, yes.
Well then, do that, kind sir. That's a lot of dice.
So why is the parry giving me a -1, a -2?
So, because using a spear to parry is a -2. Because it's a wooden weapon, he's going to hack your thing with his axe.
Fuck.
Or dodge, which will not give you that. So, if you want to dodge. And obviously, you get a +2 if you throw yourself prone. But if you don't, it's just a standard roll.
Yeah, I'm going to dodge, and I'm going to throw myself to the ground.
Okay. So, that's a move roll, and you get to add +2.
So no successes. Can I push it, please?
Absolutely, you can.
Fuck. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. I'm
What?
out again. I'm dead.
I don't really understand. For some reason, you rolled for disarm. I don't really know why you disarmed.
I made a boo-boo.
Weird. You did make a boo-boo, so...
Shall we do that again?
your character sheets. Do that again. Yes, instead of disarm, you want to make a move roll to... That's better.
There we go. One success. Two
Yeah,
successes.
that's fine.
2 or 1 success? How many successes do I have?
That's one success.
1 success.
So yeah, you throw yourself out the way as he kind of like wings the axe past your head, and you roll onto the floor. He does not connect with you. You are not hurt.
Can't touch this. This is our next song, Baradon. Can't touch this. Doon, doo, doo, doon. Doo, doon, doo, doon. Can't touch this.
Baradon,
Baradon is going to
Warcry.
grab Myra's head, lift Unga, and hold his dagger and say, "Right, should we all just calm down a second? No need for your sister to die."
The only dwarf that's in the room, which is Dreg, goes, fucking give a shit, and steps towards Grey. The other two stop and give pause for a second.
In that case, Baradon will war cry. Oh, wait, you said these were stop and give pause.
Yeah.
I'll
The two that are just
Baradon
in the doorway.
will look meaningfully at Dreg and then back at them
Okay.
and hold his
Dreg doesn't
action to
seem-
see what they do.
Okay, right. Well, this dwarf steps forward into the room and goes, "Now you think about what you're going to do." As he's pointing his finger at you in his left hand, he's got his pike in his other hand, and he basically walks closer towards you.
Does he make any effort to stop Dreg?
He does not, and Cass basically steps between you and the guy who's walking towards you, and she says, "Think about it." Right, Marco, what are you going to do?
Am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't like these guys. I will get up, first of all, since I was prone, and I'm going to run over to Mira, and I will stick my spear at her throat.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm there too.
Yeah, and if you get in my way, you're next.
I'm stabilizing her.
Yeah.
Good.
What,
Stabilize
nothing
her
for
so
you?
I can fucking kill her.
The other dwarf also comes into the room,
Put your weapons down.
and they're like, you think about what you're doing,
I have thought about it.
and you're going to do.
I mean, Gray kill her or not?
Not
No,
yet.
he's just basically putting the spear at her throat.
I'm continuing stabilizing her
Okay.
so she doesn't bleed out.
I'll pause combat for the second. Dreg is kind of like walking his way around.
Stay still.
The other dwarf is also sort of like fanning out. And you can see another person sort of like sticking their head around the wall.
Fuck. Who's this
Like a
person?
human. It's a human of some kind.
Now, because we're getting outflanked now, then, because I was kind of hoping they'd say where they
they're
are.
starting to kind of like move. So they're not doing anything like coming towards you, but they are moving into the room.
At this point, I'm going to kind of go Hail Mary and hope Cass Gray can deal with this. I'm going to drop a 5 willpower war cry
Okay. To do what?
to basically give everybody
That's
5
5.
additional dice in this next round of combat.
In that case, I guess we will.
Are you sure you want to fight this?
I mean,
I'll leave this to you guys as the players.
I'm more than happy to discuss it, but I think we are massively outmatched at this point.
But that's why I don't think we should be fighting this. We should be talking our way out of this. I mean, I have no melee or
if there were 3 of them held up at the top, we had a negotiation position. Now we don't. So I'm thinking, just let's go Hail Mary, blitz.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to do a 3 and then a 2. So I'll do 3 this round and then 2 next round.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
So how does that work for you? You're going to encourage them to basically just attack them.
So basically, mechanically, Cass, Gray, Anduin, and myself. I don't know if it applies to me. I don't think it applies to me
Okay.
because it says grants all your comrades.
Yes.
not you.
I don't
Not
think
you.
it applies to me.
Nope.
So the 3 of you will all get, in the first round, you'll get 3 extra dice. In the second round, you'll get, well, I do it again, you'll get 2
So
extra dice.
to bolster them, are you basically going to go, now's a chance, get them? I mean, is there going to be that kind of thing? And then just
Basically, yeah.
that kind of thing.
Just give them the war cry and basically hit a chord or what have you.
Uh-huh.
And inspire them into acts of valor.
Okay.
And hope that
so-
everyone is vaguely competent.
Cass is the first person that can react, and Cass rushes one of the dwarves, swinging her short sword, which she does. She's happy to follow that. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Good girl.
That's technically doing 7 damage. Okay. Yeah, she basically rushes forward and sticks her short sword straight in and under the dwarf's arm, straight to the sort of like the soft part where the armor is less secure, and sticks her short sword into his armpit. He kind of like starts to sort of like spurt a load of blood, goes down. Something clearly inside hemorrhages.
As Gray charges, Caberadon shout, "Great, sick 'em!"
So that's if Gray's going to do that.
I will charge and attack.
Go on then. You get an extra +3 dice.
So that's +4 altogether.
3, 4, so +4 dice. I take it you're going after Dragon.
Yep. That's only 1 success.
Do you want to push this?
No, because then I'm dead again.
Well, yeah, okay. Right. Well, you rush to poor old Dreg, who doesn't succeed in his armor roll. 1 damage, you say?
1 measly piece of damage. He gets
Yeah, you
scratched
kind of-
by a rusty tip of my spear, and I hope he gets
You kind of
tetanus.
scratch him down the arm, and he kind of like steps back. Okay, right. Anduin.
I'll shout out to Baradon, stop Anduin from bringing Mira back.
Well, that happened
Okay.
already, no? I'm guessing I
Yeah,
stabilized it.
she's stabilized, yeah. But she's still unconscious.
I have no healing, I have nothing.
Play your flute. It's what you're good at.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Tony.
Yeah, I don't know if okay, fine. I will take out my short bow and shoot an arrow to the
Shield or the guy without the shield? The guy in the middle or the one that's fighting Grey?
Without shield, I guess. Which one it is? The one with Grey?
So the one in the middle is the one without the shield, and the one with the shield is fighting Grey.
So I'll go for that one. And I get 2 more die or 3 more die?
You get 3 dice to add to your roll. 3 successes.
Yes, Android.
3 damage. And we need to make a critical injury roll for him. See what happens to him.
You shoot him in the throat and he dies horribly.
You sever his artery. You
Oh,
basically
it's fine.
stand up, fire through, and he hits him square in the neck, and he hits the floor.
You've taken out exactly as many jugulars as Grey.
Yeah, at that point, the guy with the shield basically takes a step back and goes, "Fuck." He's completely outmatched now. There's more of you, and he sort of starts to sort of like beat a hasty retreat back. Grey, I guess you're the closest. So what do you want to do?
Fuck him up.
Go on then, stab him up.
No more war
mean,
cry, huh?
Actually, no,
Well,
Scott
yeah,
goes before you, so technically you can do another 2. I think that's what he said.
Yep. So I will fire the second. I'll fire off the second war cry.
That's fine.
Which gives you another 2 dice.
+2, so you get +3 for this attack as he's retreating.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, do you want to push that?
Yes.
Go on then.
Low.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
cool.
go. There we go.
2 successes.
Yeah. Let me roll for his armor. Which
Hit into the wall.
armor is rubbish today. Yeah, you basically you stab him as he sort of like sees that you're coming towards him. He goes to move. You catch him in the side, and you stick your spear in his abdomen as it kind of like scratches down into sort of like his lower leg, and he hits the floor, and he basically lays there and goes as he puts his hands up.
Do I get
I
a
assume
critical?
you're
Do I get a critical?
a critical. It goes into his leg, I think it was. Let me just do it. Let's see. It was a stab wound.
I'm going to name my spear now Longinus.
What did you do? Oh, I lie. It's a pierced eye. So yeah, you basically stash him down, and as you bring the spear back and you stick it back into his face as he's going down, and his eye just pops, and you slash out the rest of it. He hits the floor and he kind of shakes and he goes still. They're all down. We're out of combat now.
What about the guy who's looking around the corner?
The guy who's looking at the corner goes, "Fuck!" Puts his hands up. Guys! Whoa! He says,
Who the fuck are you?
he says, "I'm Brenner.
That's supposed to mean something?
Hey, look, they kind of employed me to sort of find a way into this place. So I'm like, you just got rid of my bosses. So, hey, I'm without a boss. You do what you want."
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
He says, all right, boss. I take it we won't bother about negotiating terms, right?
I'm going to drag Mirror Pike's body.
I think this is going to be pro bono work, isn't it?
Yeah, that seems fair enough to me. Yeah, you drag Mirror, basically.
Mirror's still alive, check. Mirror and Nella are both still alive, aren't they?
They are indeed. They're both unconscious.
I will ask Cass's help, and we will put
Sure.
Nella in. We'll put Nella in the crate, and we'll nail the lid
fine.
on.
Yeah. Well, that's not a problem. You basically stick her in the crate while you're doing that. All right. So you basically drag Mirror as you kind of go into the other room. You can see Brynner is just looking at you, kind of going, "Hi, boss. How are you?
Get us to where we want to go.
What would you like?"
Wherever the fuck they were going.
"Up here." And he basically says, "We just as you guys were like coming in, we just managed to get through, and there's a door at the top of the room."
Open it.
"Okay," he says. He kind of like goes to the door and opens it. It says, "I believe it's the resting chamber of Stein."
Paradon, this is your gig.
I'll go and check it out.
It's again another one of these circular rooms. There's no other entrance or exit out of there. There is a black granite sarcophagus towards the other side of the room, which kind of seems like it's carved into the walls. It's etched with interlocking runes that seem to sort of like shift in your sort of torchlight. You can see a picture of a dwarf on the front, a carved relief of a dwarf. Underneath, you can see that it says, you know this now, Brutung and the family crest. This appears to be the crypt of Stein Brutung. There's, as you sort of like see, on top of the sarcophagus, there is rusted chalices, braided beards of gold filament, and a bunch of shattered oath rings, liberally decorated across the thing, almost like it's a shrine.
Does there look like there's a scroll case or anything?
There is not a scroll case, but there does appear to be someone scratched into the side of the sarcophagus. Just for any archaeologists, would just be terrible. What was sung once, finds twice. What was broken, echoes.
Oh. Looking around, is there anything else? There's nothing, no bookshelves or...
As you sort of look around, you can see that the room is very much the same as a lot of the others, except it appears that water has not managed to get to this room. So there is the reliefs and stuff make more sense than the others. You can see there is a relief on the murals which show multiple dwarves, what look like, I guess they're dressed, well, I guess they look like choirists, I suppose, singing, and there's notes coming out from the from the people that are depicted. Their mouths are open, but all their eyes are hollow. One mural, which looks very much like Brutung, as if he's sort of like mid-transformation.
Looking at the notes that are being sung, do they correspond with the ones on the door to the other two?
Yes.
Aha. In that case, the brass robin comes out. Etch, 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 etch. Do we want to open the sarcophagus?
Sure, we came all the way here.
I have Mira's body. I have dragged her in here with us.
Okay.
She's not dead.
I know. She's unconscious.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay.
Please don't tell me that Gray's going to put Mira in with Stein and then seal her back in.
It's like you read his mind. Okay. You go to you're going to open up the sarcophagus?
Yes.
We are the worst kind of
If
murder
you could
hobos.
all add, can you all make a strong roll? Or if you've got might, you can use might.
I've no might.
What's a strong roll? Is that
Sorry,
It's
so it's just strength.
Just
Sorry.
Strength.
click where it says strength on the character sheet.
If you don't have
Foundry.
might, I'll take might and it'll do it for you anyway.
I think.
Let's have a look. Is it going to be Cass to the rescue? 3 successes. How many successes do you guys have?
Just the one from Beradon?
1. Okay, that's fine. So you both do the heavy lifting, and the sarcophagus lid comes off, scattering all the chalices and all the rings and everything else. One ring falls to the floor, which does not look like it's damaged.
My precious.
And there's a clunk noise as the top of the sarcophagus falls to the floor. You can see a dwarf in what looks like plate mail armor, wearing a sort of like elaborate headpiece, and where the armor is clutched over its chest, there is a scroll.
I will reach in very, very gingerly to try not to disturb anything else. Huzzah!
I would very much like you to make a roll for me. That roll will be sleight of hand.
Awesome! So, for those of you without sight of Beradon's...
You know that you can
Character
use,
sheet.
you have the talent, the adaptive human. You could use
I
it.
I do actually have adaptive human. I can.
Do you have any willpower points left?
I've got no, because I've spent them all on the
Then
war
you cannot.
cries.
So make your roll for me, please.
Come on, Beradon. I have still got my standard agility roll, and I'm going to
No.
push that. I'm going to.
Okay, go on.
Can I
then.
push it or not?
You can push it, yep.
Come on, Beradon. There
Nice,
we go.
one success. You very gingerly take out the scroll from the hands, and indeed, you now have a lost scroll, or at least you appear to have.
I will unroll it and look at it.
You unroll it and look at it. As you unroll it, the glyphs start to shimmer like a whitish blue color, and the runes start to appear. You don't read Dwarven, but somehow this artifact allows you to actually read it. As you look at it quite intently, you realize that this indeed is your goal. This is the scroll that you were looking for.
This is it, guys.
The scroll of the Deepwood Echo.
Good, let's get out of here. I put Mira into the sarcophagus.
You grab her and throw her into the sarcophagus.
I want to make sure I don't know, can I try to wake her up?
She is unconscious. She's going to be unconscious for hours.
Unconscious for hours.
I'm gonna bring some of the gold with us as well.
All right. I throw her into the sarcophagus, put the lid back on top, find the
Okay.
heaviest rock I could pick up and put it on top of the lid.
I am not going to aid in the entombing of Mirror Pie. I'm actually not going to be. I'm going to get plausible deniability by going and looking at some really interesting inscriptions in the other room whilst all this is happening.
What's Angel going to do?
Well, let's say I was outside of the door because
You're like, I don't really want to get involved in this. Okay. You have the scroll of Deepwood Echoes. Marco, did you say you picked up the ring?
I just made a one ring joke. I said, my precious.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
yes, I
fine.
did pick up the ring.
Okay. You have Stein's sigil ring. Okay. Are you going to search the robbers' equipment and gear and stuff? Or are you just kind of like, now you've got it, you're going to go and leave? Or are you going to do anything else while you're here?
I will take Grey and suggest we go and rob the robbers, nudging, and I'll try and gesture to Cass and to get that bloody sarcophagus back open.
Why would I want to rob the robbers?
Because they have cool stuff.
I don't need cool stuff. I have done what I needed to do. I have avenged those who wronged us.
In that case, what do they have? Do they have anything of note?
If you're going to spend a bit of time basically looting them, they have gear, they've got money, they've got a bunch of equipment, they have a whole load of digging equipment, and they've got their own personal equipment, which I'm happy for you to sort of like take small items and stuff. I assume you're not going to like loot the dwarves from their like armor and stuff and carry all that, but anything that's easily carryable, like coins, silver, that kind of thing, feel free. If you want to take a handful of the rings that are broken and damaged, you can do that to kind of like satisfy your need for wealth. What you do find is a ledger that's been written by Garrick Pike, who is the oldest brother of the three, it appears Garrick, Thorn, and Mira. And it appears that there is a connection between this place and the actual place that you were looking for, which is what you heard about.
The Echo Vault.
The Echo Vault. This is not the Echo Vault. This is indeed the crypt of Stein Brutung. But it appears that in the Shrouded Forest, there is a map in the ledger which leads to that. And it looks like there's a large question mark. And that is towards the center of the Shroud Forest in the mountains nearby. But having taken your stuff, I take it, Grey, you're going to like leave. Then as Grey leaves, you're all going to like get Mirror out, leave her there, and then...
No, Gray's not leaving them behind.
Okay.
He doesn't trust these fuckers. These fuckers.
Well, in that case, as you're sort of like mopping up, trying to figure out what to do next, there is a tense moment, and who knows what might happen, because maybe we'll have that for a second season. Because I think that seems like a good enough place for us to leave and figure out, in your minds, or maybe in our minds, what happens to the Folk Vandals Club. It started off all nice and happy and lovely. It ended up in brutal murder. Who knows what the next season might look like. Maybe it'll go back to being very happy and friendly. I do believe the words from the film, me, I'm the bad guy? Really? And I think in that space, that will round up our small but interesting little side quest into the Forgotten Lands, or Forbidden Lands, I should say. And we'll kind of figure out if we do this again. I mean, we could take it up from there. Who knows where that might go? But hopefully you enjoyed our little sojourn into the Raven Lands. It seemed nice and friendly, but it ended not so much. Wanted to say thanks to you guys for bringing something very different. It's not quite what I expected of the Forbidden Lands, but definitely kept me very amused throughout the whole of it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So thank you very much. If there's anything you guys like to say, feel free.
Thank you for a wonderful first season and for being wonderful bandmates.
Don't touch that dwarf.
Marcus, still in character.
Oh, thank you very much. It was fun.
It's like shaking his head like, oh my goodness.
Tony is reconsidering our friendship.
He's going to jump ship to some other slightly less psychopathic podcast.